Welcome back to Indiana News Desk. Bloomington's Plan Commission postponed a vote to amend the city's zoning code and remove all billboards in the city. As Callie Lichter reports, for one Bloomington family, the threat of a billboard ban is personal.
Billboards. They show drivers where to get gas at the nearest highway exit or promote an upcoming IU football game. But for one Bloomington man, billboards are more than just advertisements.
The ability for us to be able to teach Jacob through this outdoor advertising is just beyond comprehension to probably to people that don't have or associate with a child on the autism spectrum.
Jacob Perry has always loved to travel. Being on the autism spectrum, the visual stimulation of roadside signs provides language engagement for him. His mom, Jennifer Myers, says what started as a love for mile markers expanded to green signs, welcome signs, and then into a wider world.
And then from there, it really just expanded into the world of billboards. In our area, we have a lot of Lamar, and places that we would travel often to had a lot of Lamar.
Lamar Outdoor Advertising owns the most billboards in town, and the company is Jacob's favorite. After Jacob's father reached out to the Bloomington office about putting up a special 11th birthday billboard for Jacob, the company happily gifted one to him.
They really appreciated meeting someone who loved Lamar even more than they did.
They put it in his favorite panel on his favorite Bloomington street, Walnut, because it has the most Lamar billboards all in a row.
It was the first time he actually got to see a Lamar installer put up this vinyl, and when they rolled it down, there was a gigantic picture of Jacob. It said happy 11th birthday, and it was like Christmas morning.
And that gift started the over 10-year friendship with Jacob and Lamar Outdoor Advertising. Jacob is at many Lamar billboard installations, receives copy work orders, and whenever the Bloomington office would get a shirt order for the installers, Jacob's name was always on the list. The relationship went from the Bloomington office to the state office and to the Lamar National office in Baton Rouge, where he was greeted by Lamar Advertising CEO Sean Riley.
It was all hands on deck that day for Jacob. Everyone knew that he was coming. Everyone had some sort of gift to give him that day. Really just took him under his wing and just gave him, just this, VIP treatment.
When the Bloomington office closed, Myers compared it to Jacob losing a family member.
It truly was a family member. Having that local office shut down was pretty traumatic for Jacob, in all honesty, and he went through a huge grieving process of not being able to, have that touch point in his life every week.
A loss that will grow. During a city planning commission meeting in September, Bloomington Mayor John Hamilton's administration proposed amending the city's zoning code and removing all billboards in Bloomington over the next 7 years.
It's devastating for us. For Jacob, it quite literally would be a death. He would resonate in that in a way. I mean, this is his absolute passion.
The vote by the Plan Commission was scheduled for this week, but they canceled the meeting, effectively pushing the issue to 2024. But billboards are still on the chopping block. For now, Myers says she is continuing to promote the positivity of billboards in Bloomington because of the impact on Jacob's identity.
This is what excites him. This is places that he identifies with in personal challenges in ways that nothing else could fill that spot.
An identity that is shown in Jacob's at-home office. He doesn't even have to go outside to see the billboards. He has his own Lamar operation in his basement. He knows all the numbers, all the locations, and all of the process of putting up his homemade billboards. That doesn't mean he doesn't take some creative liberty while making his billboards.
That's so awesome. So what was the billboard that you just put up?
WTIU.
Oh, love it.
I see the logo at the bottom now.
Yeah.
Here. I see the WTIU with the circle.
I wouldn't want anyone else to put up our billboard.
And his favorite part?
Just like to install.
Installation, like he's seen so many of his friends at Lamar do. But even if Lamar's installations in Bloomington end, Jacob's installations and his love for Lamar won't.
It could have stopped there, right? It could have stopped at the billboard and not just gone on, but it continued in these fostered relationships that are genuine and in these real love for my child.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Callie Lichter.
If the city council passes the ban next year, Bloomington's 47 billboards will have to come down by 2031.